You know, humans in general are trying to eliminate all problems that they have. And it's completely normal function of our brain to save more energy. But it comes with downsides. Humans simply become scary to solve significant problems. They want shit to be as easy as possible. And additionally, they don't want to be in charge of future repercussions. I also was thinking the same way for a while. But the more crucial decisions I've made, the quicker I realized how unimportant they all are. We all tend to worry about shit. For instance, in a moment of dealing the problem, I'm genuinely focused and self-centered about this problem. I believe it is impossible to make a good decision. Is it really the case? Do you now remember all those tiny moments and problems that you have solved during your life? No? Me neither. So, we can conclude that world is not against us. All complex problems that require your deep thinking are designed just to teach you something. I have one really vivid example on this topic. I believe that there is a point when there's are no turning back. So it was when I was first solo traveling at 16 to England from Ukraine. The trip to UK itself wasn't stressful at all, but something strange happened when I landed in London. I was 16 and I legally didn't have a permission to fly to UK. I had this taxi driver who was supposed to pick me up at the airport. I knew about that in advance. I even had a paper where it was written, when all passengers from my flight went through passport security, and I was there for like an hour or so. I started to feel like a little bit anxious. Relatively speaking, the passport officer needed to make sure that this taxi driver will genuinely pick me up at the arrivals. So he called him, and guess what? Of course no one replied. As I was traveling to summer camp, I suggested that officer should call the main number of this summer camp. Luckily, they answered and said that they will deal with it immediately. Yeah, but there was still no reply from my taxi driver. I was literally trapped in the airport because I couldn't leave it without someone over 18. We were waiting and they're also waiting a little bit. And thanks God the colleague of this post officer asked what is the matter. After explanation, he said that he can just take documents with me to the arrivals and find this man, and then I'm free to go. Yeah, and that is what really happened. I believe it was like the most stressful 2 hours in my life. 16 years old girl alone trapped at the airport in a different continent. Yeah, sounds a little bit scary. To put it simply, it is just a proof that you can't do shit. You may think that now you have a really bad financial situation, or you may have troubles with your friends or in marriage. It doesn't matter really. The main advice to solve everything is so simple that everyone keeps forgetting about it. You need to think with cold head, without emotions and not thinking about your desires. To be honest, solo traveling at a young age is always full of surprises. But it wouldn't be interesting without it, right? You just need to accept that you can't control everything, and your life consists of your reactions to external events. So shit, it's up to you to decide. Really soon I'm solo traveling to a new country, so there's gonna be a heck of content on this channel. If you would like to stick with me around, subscribe and hit the like button on this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!